Yo, what's good YouTube? Today guys, we're gonna play again some Clash of Clans guys on my phone, you know the drill guys. So I'm just gonna do here all my attacks guys, I've got like 6 attacks left. I don't really care about the trophies as you guys know. So, right now I'm gonna do like all these attacks right here, and then afterwards I'm gonna go in my kitchen, and take like some nice gear, and I'm gonna watch a film. I'm still like in the idea of like which one I'm gonna watch, because like it's either like I'm gonna rewatch not Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is like something I'm like kinda like I'm really gonna watch this someday. If I get like an OLED pen, I'm definitely gonna watch it, that's for sure. But like I've been like thinking, am I gonna rewatch Hobbit? Or am I more like am I just here, this with rage, and down there also with rage. Alright, so I've been like thinking, okay, Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, Hobbit, you know that stuff. And also like, well, what is it? There was like a series called, it was like before Hobbit. No, wait. Hobbit is like in between Lord of the Rings. Before Lord of the Rings. Like, yeah, I don't know how it's called. Like, Rings, or something like Rings of Power. I don't know how it's called anymore. And yeah. But I don't think I'm gonna watch this, because rewatching is always like very difficult. Because it's like, rewatching because you know it's gonna be cool. But the thing is though, you're already completely spoiled, you know, you're just rewatching to actually feel the same stuff again, so you're kinda like chasing that same emotion you already had, you know. It's actually kinda trash, because like, and I also like wanna continue as a man, you know, as a human. And like also like kinda like chasing the same feeling I had like back in the days, you know, by like trying to talk with the same people I did way back, you know, because like I actually understood myself well with them, but like where our lives, departed from each other, you know, and sometimes I'm trying like to contact them, you know, and like it doesn't feel the same, you know, but I'm still trying like to chase that emotion. So I want to change this, you know, and like open to new stuff, you know. And so I'm like thinking, what about like if I watch like The Witcher, the series The Witcher? I mean, it's new, the character looks cool. Okay, I just have to like talk a bit less louder because my door is open. I was just in the bath, you know, took a bath, a shower, a cool shower, to be clean, you know, because there's nothing better, guys. Because right now I'm chilling like the entire time in my bed. I'm training up, and then I'm like taking a shower, being in the bed, you know, and then yeah, kind of rotting, if you want to call it rotting. I mean, it's kind of rotting, but sometimes rotting is pretty cool. Like if I think about in my head, you know, the best times I had in my lives, it's kind of sad actually, but it was, you know, when my PC wasn't working at all. I was like the entire time in my bed, you know, and like not doom scrolling. I was like the entire time watching series. I had like a Netflix account. I was like watching Castlevania, even though Castlevania was like extremely boring. I'm sorry guys for all the Castlevania fans out there. It was like extremely boring. But just the thing, you know, there was like no pressure at all, you know. I was like going to the gym after school, boom, and then I went home, took a shower, went into my bed, ate some stuff, you know, while being in bed, you know, watching these animes, you know. It was cool, man, and like I can still like feel like I had like no social pressure, I didn't talk with anybody. And like I don't know, sometimes these things feel like so cool. It's always very important, guys, like to never actually force a face like this, you know. If you're in the mood to talk with people, talk with them. If you're in the mood not to talk with people, don't talk. But it's more like the older I get, the less of that freedom I have to like, you know, I don't have to talk to people. I don't have to do anything in my life, you know? Like, the older you get, the more it kind of feels like you have like more responsibility. But actually, it's not really much the case. It's like how much responsibility you want to give to yourself. You know, it's more like stuff like that. So am I gonna waste my time here? No, ciao. So yeah, it's kind of interesting like to see that, because like I don't know, like I think like for you guys, you also have like the same feeling I have. You know, sometimes like if you think about your prime life, what is like your prime life? Do you have like some stuff, you know, in your head, you know, in the back of your head, when you're like, okay, when I was doing this, when I was like, in that phase, I actually felt the best in my life. And it's like always like during that phase when I was like pretty much like, I don't want to sound sad, you know, but it wasn't sad, you know, like I felt alone, But on another hand, I felt like completely at peace with myself because like there was like no stress, nothing, nothing of that sort because I wasn't talking to anybody. So I had like no hopings, nothing, just straight up, what am I gonna do, to entertain myself, that's all, not like talking with people, unsure stuff, blah 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 blah. But like during that time, like, because the thing is that's actually very sick and it's like kind of poison if you want to say it's poison. Actually nostalgia because like back in the day you felt the same, it's like, I could have more friends, blah blah blah. And then when you get older you're like, oh my god, it was like the best time of my life because you are forgetting about the bad stuff. And you're just holding on to the good stuff. How can I actually explain this well? Some life insurance. Yo, no. There's ambulance out there. Yeah. Okay. I always want to see an ambulance when I always have like the best repairs. And it's either inside or it's getting like, taken by the ambulance. No, always like, I don't know, like, I saw this from like some Muslims. They have like a specific, saying in that. But like, I'm Christian. And like there's no real saying of that, like it's kind of trash about like that stuff. Wait un momento. Like I don't want to like say something crazy, okay, but it's like like Muslims always have like some cool stuff to say. Okay, I don't want to say cool stuff, but like they have like some Arabic saying, blah, blah, and like it works perfectly, Like the only thing I know like from Christian, it's not straight up like it's like hallelujah and stuff like that, I've been also kind of searching for this, but I can't talk Hebrew, all that stuff. But yeah, so I just say it out loud, in like normal voice. Okay, I don't want to say this, of course. Wait, I'm just gonna do hero rage. I'm gonna go here for this. Boom. Let's go for that. I was kind of overusing here some abilities. But yeah, to which is it gonna be? Just pay also attention to you guys, when you like just talking about like, or I see or I view, kind of my world. It's like also when you guys actually see your own world, of course. But like if you kind of like relate to what I'm saying, yeah, pay attention to nostalgia, guys. Be like, how can I explain it? It's like, oh my god, the fact is I was happy when I was doing that. Don't try to chase that feeling, guys. Create that feeling on your own. Don't try to rely on some other people, because the thing is though, I think like I was kind of more relying on other people to actually feel great. And then the moment, when I didn't rely at all on other people, I felt the best, because I didn't have that unsure stuff. And so actually I've been thinking, oh, you know what, it's actually perfect, I really have to get it, it's like, damn it, it's like so hard, when you're used to something and then you still want to have it, but it's not good. The best example would be heroin. No, I'm joking, of course, no. But like the best would be like a loved one, like being in a rich relationship, because so many people actually are dating to get validation. Okay, I don't want to say everybody, of course, like I hope not. But like in my perception and what I heard of, so many people are actually just dating for validation, to feel like they exist, they live, and they are loved, And I kind of get that feeling, of course, that's also like one of the stuff I also want to get, but like I know it's not healthy, so of course, I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, I want a girl, that loves me, that's all. No. I think I'm paying a bit more attention to that. Just gonna go with rage. Boom, do this right here. Okay, nice. Let's go with this, and let's go with ability. I hope though, she's there, let's go with this, boom, and let's go with another rage. So, yeah, and like, in the last years, I talked with so many people, I don't want to flex, oh my god, there's there people, but like, if I look into 2020, 2021, I talked about like 4 people in a year, and now it's more like, hundreds, I think hundreds would be a bit too much, but around hundreds, 70 to 100, and it's like, okay, that's cool. It's like, it's a nice feeling, when you're being listened to, but it's not a sure thing. It's actually kind of sad, like, to be like, okay, like, being listened to, being not validated, but like feeling like you're like a human being, respect for others, and like they love you. It's kind of sad actually to say, that it was like something unsure, But yeah. So I know the best thing for me would be just to straight up chill alone, you know, kind of like, but like not to chill alone, to force myself to be alone, to not talk with people, but actually to enjoy being alone, you know, to find something that you just want to do with yourself, you know, and you don't really much, or like, you don't need other people to be there, you know. Or be like, okay, with these people it would be much funny. No, you actually, like we have to find stuff that I really rely on. Like some easy stuff would be reading a book. And you know guys, with my first YouTube money, I bought myself a book. Okay, I read the intro and then that was about it, you know, and it's actually kind of sad, you know, because that book is crazy. But it's just another thing of like starting something. I'm so bad at starting something, guys, I swear. And so I always, you know, like when I do something new, okay, and it's cool, you know, I stay on this, you know, I never try like to change it, you know, I don't want to always do the same stuff. And it's actually kind of sad because like I swear guys, just by exploring new stuff, trying new stuff out, I swear guys, you will be so much happier. Just do it. It's actually wow. Just that meme guys, so many people actually joking, well, just do it, but the more or the older you get, the more you actually relate to just do it. Blah 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 blah. Let's actually get to that stuff. Actually guys, do you think guys, just by saying that when I'm yapping, okay, and I feel like okay, I'm like talking too much about something in detail, I'm kind of saying blah 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 to actually continue something other. Would you say this is like putting myself down? I don't know. So yeah, let's get this here. I just hope the audio quality is here much better. I tried to do like something with my iPad, my school iPad, the oldest school iPad. Things with the microphone is trash. Like even this microphone, it's already like kind of like garbage. Alright, GG. This microphone is already kind of garbage. Please, I don't have any attack more because I don't want to do some attacks. Okay, perfect. This microphone, I get it, guys. It's kind of already some garbage with it. I have actually to upgrade something. Okay, let's turn here this dark elixir into gold. Gold. Let's go with this. Yeah, I want this, please. 20 million. Oh, perfect. We have enough to actually upgrade the next thing. Boom. We bring the boom. This is what we do. We bring the boom. Alright, let's get this. Perfect. That's about it, guys, for you guys. Hope you guys still have a wonderful day, guys. Smash like, smash subscribe, guys. Let's see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys still have a wonderful day, guys. And bye, guys.